Hello, I'm Zappa, and welcome to Plebpla. Having just finished this stream, we're immediately going to do a review now that anime time is over. This is the SD Zeong, as provided to me by my boy Boomsie, member of Plebpla, member of the Gunpla network, and all sorts of just an all-around great guy. As SDs are expected to do, they are not very articulate. The head does turn. You can get a full 360 turn if you lift it up just a bit. It's got some head bang there. The mono eye is the one and only decal on this whole thing. Once you set it, you're done. So set it in a place you like. The arms, the shoulder piece is actually, as you see, completely separate from the arm. So we're going to use this other arm. And you can get full rotation out of it. But, you know, the head's in the way. At the bicep, it's got, you know, that perfect turn. This is Plebpla. We do it like scrubs. It's got an elbow bend. It's got that actually goes both directions, which is very weird. But it's also designed so that the arms come off. And what we have here are the only accessories: 2 wires, which have caps on either end. You'll plug one end into the shoulder, the other into the arm right here. And of course, I may go back and cut these wires down a little bit more, keep this bigger wire for something else. The smaller wire this will be cut in half, and then I'll spread that out. It also has alternative feet. You can either have the feet and make it the perfect Zeong, or the Zeong we all know and love from anime and video games, and have it simply as the thrusters. There's a surprisingly good amount of detail underneath here and this terrible webcam. I don't know how color accurate these are. I'm pretty sure green is not the color of the thruster bells, but what can you do? This will pop in here. It's a simple polycap situation. You pop that in. It has a little back and forth. Yeah, I have that on the right side. I want to make sure I have it on the right side. The legs have less articulation, but they rotate, but they don't really go back and forth. The torso has some obvious ab crunch going on here, but very little turn unless you lift it up, and lift it up too far, it comes apart. But this is one of the very first, what am I saying, the very first SDs, and this is like, I was just looking at it today in store, and the Zeong, the high-grade Zeong, is number 22, so it's most certainly one of the early high grades. But that's it. It's a very simple, chill SD. I certainly appreciate it. It's the Zeong. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the manual, which, let's clear all this off real quick and show off the other side of the manual here. The manual, of course, looks like the master grade cover, as is the design of the times. But I was very pleased to see that it came with the feet to make it the perfect Zeong and make it stand on its own. It does, deep in here, thank you very bright light, there it is. I believe that is an action-based connector. I can't imagine anything else would go in there. But it does, at least, is able to stand on its own. It's able to stand on the thrusters as well. But the fact that you have the option for the perfect Zeong, as well as, I guess, what are these more complete shoulder panels, which go on and off. I guess that is more incomplete Zeong, perfect Zeong. I did not do my research. Of course, as you do here in Plebpla, we don't do research. But I thank y'all for watching, and for those of you that came out to the stream, thank you for coming out to the stream for what little or long time that you did. We did experience all of ZEON. And as always, I'm Gunpla Builder, and SIEG ZEON.